Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Holler. Hey, if this is your first time, my name is Kevin, and I'd like to thank you for stopping by. And if you like what you see, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Today, we're going to be doing some pulled pork, so stay tuned. All right, for our pulled pork, I got this boneless pork shoulder. This is from Costco. You guys know I like Costco. This whole thing weighs 16 pounds. It was $31.96. It was $1.99 a pound. Now, this is actually two different ones in here. So I'm going to be cooking both of them today because I want some to put in the freezer. We'll freeze it up, put it in some vacuum seal bags, freeze it so I can put it in things like beans or whatnot later. And my Costco only had the boneless ones, didn't have any with the bone, so this is what I have to work with, and it's fine. It'll work out fine. So we just need to get them out of here. We're going to see if we need to trim it up. It doesn't look like much is need trimmed. There's an okay fat cap on the back. I try to pick the one with the most fat cap on it, but this is what I got. I'll trim some of the top up, and I'll show you. But since there's two in here, I'll only be working with one of them. And what I do to one, I'll do to both of them. So let me go ahead and get it out of this package. So let's get it out in 3, 2, 1. All right, now that we got them out of the package, let me show you. So one advantage of doing the boneless is because the bone's removed, it opens it up all the way like this. So you can actually, when we season it later, I'm going to put it all up inside there. So we'll have a pretty good seasoning throughout the whole thing. So like I said, these from Costco don't need too much trimming up, but some of this bigger stuff like this, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. Some of these bigger pieces of fat right here. The bottom, I'm not going to do anything to because I like that fat cap on the bottom. Which would be the way we're cooking it today. We're going to do fat down since the heat from my pellet smoker comes from the bottom. The idea is that it protects it. Quite honestly, I don't know if there's a real difference between doing cap up or down. All right, that's good enough. Let's flip it over and just see what's on the back side. Yeah, this is not, the fat cap they left on here is not very, it's not very thick at all. All right, let's get some rub made. All right, our rub recipe here. This is going to make quite a bit. I mean, I have 16 pounds of meat here to season up. So, I mean, if you make this, just put it in a shaker bottle and you can use it later. So the first thing is going to be half a cup of kosher salt. I'm doing a 1/4 cup of black pepper. This is going to be a little bit of Texas inspired mixed with a little bit of Mississippi in there. So this is where the black pepper comes in. Most Texas style stuff, they do a 1-to-1 ratio on pepper and salt. I don't like that much black pepper, but I do want some in there. So a 1/4 cup. A 1/4 cup of paprika. That'll add some nice color. Now here we'll add our sweetener. So this is a 1/4 cup of turbanado sugar. And then last, I have a tablespoon of granulated garlic, granulated onion, cumin, and some ground mustard. All about a tablespoon apiece. Let's mix this up real good. All right, I'll go ahead and get this in a shaker bottle, then we'll get our meat seasoned. All right, first let's add a little bit of olive oil to both pieces to help our rub stick. Let's go ahead and season. We're going to season all sides of the meat, including the fat cap. It gives nice color across the whole thing. So I put all our rub in this shaker bottle, and if you're curious about how much rub that made, so this was an 11-ounce bottle, old bottle I had, and it filled it up just about where you would get in the store, so about 11 ounces worth of rub. All right, let's go ahead and get it all seasoned. All right, get this side all seasoned up. Like I said, since that bone's moved, we can go ahead and season inside it too. Meat's all seasoned up, rubbed down. I'm gonna go get the smoker ready. We'll just let this chill out while that's happening. So in about 30-45 minutes, we'll get it on. All right, guys, our smoker's ready. Today we're gonna be cooking at 225 degrees. We're using Lumberjack's Supreme blend. It's oak, hickory, and cherry. Have one more bag of that, and then I actually got some new pellets from Lumberjack where I'll be mixing my own for some future cooks. So for today, we're using oak, hickory, cherry. Let's go ahead and get the smoker on. Like I said, today we're cooking fat side down. Just setting these right in the center of the grill. Alright, now the way we're doing our cook today is we are going to monitor the temperature. Once we hit about between 155 to 165, we're going to pull these off and wrap them in foil until put them back on, and they'll take them up to about 195 degrees. So we are going to monitor our temperature right now. So go ahead and put our meat thermometer right here in this one. Get it shut up, and then we're looking for 160 degrees. Then we wrap. I will be about every couple hours, maybe 2 or 3 hours, spraying it down with a little bit of apple juice. So stay tuned. All right, our pork butt's been on for about an hour and a half right now. We're gonna go ahead and open it, and we're gonna give it a little spritz of apple juice. That's just to help keep it moist. And I'll be doing this every hour from this point until we wrap it. Alright guys, our pork just hit 160 degrees internally, so it's time to wrap it up. We've been smoking for about 6 hours. So I already have one already wrapped up. As you can see, it's got really good color to it right now. I'm going to spritz it a little bit with some more apple juice before we wrap it to get it a little bit more moist. we want to wrap this pretty tight. I'm using actually 2 pieces of aluminum foil. Now we got it pretty tight. I'm going to put it back in the smoker. I'm actually going to put the temperature probe back in it, and now we just got to maintain temperature until we hit around 195 degrees. And I also bumped the smoker up to 275 now that we're wrapped up. We're not looking to put any more smoke on it. Just to see if we can speed up the cook a little bit. Alright, now I'm just going to take the temp probe. So I'm going to stick it through the foil, right back into it. That way we can monitor the temperature. Like I said, we're looking for about 195. Alright guys, we're finally there, sitting at 195 degrees. So far it's been 8 hours and about 15 minutes for this whole cook. So I'm going to pull them off, and I'm going to let it rest for about 30-45 minutes before I start pulling it. I'll see you inside. Alright guys, they've been inside resting for about 45 minutes now, and I think they look beautiful. Nice bark, and I tell you, I had a pretty hard time getting them out of the foil without them ripping apart, because I wanted to set them right back down just like at the beginning of the video when we seasoned them so you could see. So let's go ahead and break into it and let's see what we got. See how tender it is. I tell you right now, it was wanting to tear apart on me earlier. Look at that. We can see the smoke ring in there. And that looks like a good barky bite. Let me go ahead and try that. Well guys, that's it for our pulled pork video. Let me just recap what we did. So after we seasoned it, I'll put the rub recipe in the description below. Go ahead and check that out. And we cooked at 225. It took around 6 hours to get to 160 degrees. Then we went ahead and wrapped it in foil. Then let it come up to around 195 degrees. And then let it sit for about 45 minutes. And then we start pulling it. But I'm telling you, look at it. You don't even really need no bear claws. Oh, that bad boy's hot though. Alright guys, I'd like to thank you for stopping by and checking the video out. As always, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And always, holler back. I couldn't end the video without showing you guys my mountain of pulled pork. Look at that. Look at it. Alright guys. Have a good day.